This is the latest addition to my brewery. Don't have the materials to finish, so decided to make a little video of where it's at now. What it is a fermentation chamber and a cooling chamber made from an old refrigerator. It was all beat up, but the cooling system still worked well. Some older refrigerators, there's a panel on the back. You can remove the entire coil and cooling assembly as one piece without having to cut any lines, so that's what I did. This side here, the cooling chamber, it'll hold 5 corny kegs and a 20-pound CO2 tank. This will be where I carbonate and condition my beers. Fermentation chamber, it'll hold 5 carboys. Still got quite a bit of trim work, finish work, and silicone all the cracks and stuff like that. Put some trim on these corner edges, cover everything up, seal it up good. See, reuse the thermostat, defrost timer mounts up in there. Got the light fixture. Light shuts off when the door closes. Kick it on here. Took the screws out of the panel just for the video. There should be some screws, 4 screws that hold this cover on. There's the cooling system. There's the defrost burner, drains in that pan. 1-inch PVC that runs down, over, and out under here. Got here, it's 3-inch PVC between the walls. And some ABS pipe strainers. They slide inside 3-inch PVC pipe, and that'll circulate the air into the fermentation chamber so they can be kept at different temperatures. The entire thing is built with just 2x4 studs, R13 insulation. Got some 1/4-inch underlayment for a backing, and I used a spray glue. This is white FRP panel from Home Depot. About $27 for a 4x8 sheet spray glue on the back of that. Holds it on really well. Compressor sits over here. Drain pan is shot, and that'll get removed though. We'll just run the condensation into a plastic drain pan. Over on this side is the fermentation chamber. See, same thing. It's got the light fixture, door switch to shut it off. The second fixture back here, there's a light bulb in it for testing. That'll have a ceramic reptile heater in there so it doesn't put out any light. What controls everything is a fan control center from an old furnace. It's got a regular 24-volt residential thermostat in here right now. It'll get replaced with a digital one. There's a 24-volt DC fan in here. This is an old computer power supply. Pulled everything out of it, used it just for mounting the fan, and then replaced the 12-volt fan with a 24-volt fan. See up here, this right here is a bridge rectifier that converts it from AC to DC. There's the return for the air to the refrigeration chamber. And see if we put this down to cool, turn it down, fan comes on, starts cooling. Put this over to heat, the heater will come on until it reaches temperature. I didn't have the material to finish, like I said. What I plan to do on the outside here is wrap everything. The front of it will be wrapped with just some 1x6 pine, and then get wrapped in galvanized sheet metal. This is just a sample piece I did. The reason I went with the galvanized is I needed something metal for the refrigerator door seals. I use those off the old fridge as well. These will be mounted onto the doors that I make, but they have a magnetic strip in there, so it needs something metal to stick to, like so. That'll give us a good seal. And the entire thing on the outside will be wrapped with galvanized sheet metal. See, the countertop is a little bit dinged up. It's free from a coffee shop being turned into a yoga shop. Most of it's in really good condition. I had to cut it down to size to fit what I built here, but you can always put this in trim over the outside edge of this to cover up the raw wood if it bugs me. Back side is where the coil's mounted. There's lines where they run down into the compressor. Coil. Kind of dark, you might not be able to see, but there's the refrigerant lines running into the refrigerated chamber. And the coil here, it's not mounted yet either. See, I folded it to fit into this corner and cut just these metal heat spreaders here. Don't cut this line, that's your refrigerant line. These don't contain refrigerant, they're just heat spreaders to give the coil support. Cut those all the way down. See, didn't cut the line here, just the spreaders all the way up. Then you can fold the coil just about however you need to, just don't kink the lines. And there'll also be just a single tap mounted here. It's just sitting there right now, but this will be mounted. Line ran down to here for sampling beers. Over here we've got the grain mill. Be motorized eventually, but right now this works just fine. Use this clamp, put the trigger in. This here, you can adjust the speed really easily with that. So, looks good. See, comes out under here, in the bucket. A little bit of room for grain storage. And that's where it's at until I get some more material. Cheers.